Welcome to ICT Academy Dialogue. Activism is not raising fists and damaging public properties. Activism is educating to transform. Here is Thozhan Ganesh from Thozhan, the NGO that educates people to transform. Welcome Thozhan Ganesh.
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Whose Thozhan are you?
Thozhan, everyone knows Thozhan means friends. So we are the friends of the secluded people. So someone who is trying to change, someone who needs our society to be a good one, someone who needs everything to be perfect, someone who wants to make sure his rights are respected in this country.
Okay.
We provide a platform for this kind of people who are trying to make changes or who are trying to get good things into our society.
Okay. When the city is filled with almost educated, where do you find a need for any kind of awareness campaign?
Well, I don't see them as educated. They are all just graduates.
Okay.
That's the problem we see that. For live example, what I can say is, you know traffic rules, I know traffic rules, even 6th child knows about traffic rules. So everyone knows there is a stop lane. We have to stop before that. And there is a zebra crossing. We have to cross on the pedestrians have to cross on the zebra crossing. We have to stop on the red line. But really, do we follow that?
No. There is one scenario that even if somebody stops in the stop line, huge vehicles, large vehicles, they come behind and they keep honking.
Yes.
In such cases, people have to move on. If else, they might be crushed off. So, what is your take on such people and such mentality?
For our safety, we have to stand in the right corner of the signal, near the median line.
Okay.
So you can give away way for other vehicles, even though they do not follow the rules. But for your safety, you have to, because even in midnight we can see accidents happening in signals. Not just everyone knows that road will be empty, and I thought, okay, if I'm driving, I know, okay, every road is empty, I can go fastly, no one is there to stop me, there is no policeman present there, so I can go freely. So if I go, what if some vehicle cross just like you, thinking like, okay, there's no one, there's no need to honk, just like there I can go. So that's where the issues are.
So this is what makes you say that people only graduate or not get educated.
Yes.
You are into a lot of field activities. Have you come across any kind of strange reactions from people for your campaigns?
Yes. Usually, most of you would have seen people standing near the signal, holding awareness placards, wearing yellow caps. In signals, they will be telling the passengers telling the pedestrians to walk on footpath and cross on the zebra crossing, and the motorists to wear helmets and wear the buckle and wear the seat belt. So everyone knows to wear that. Everyone has a helmet, but on the tank, not on the head. So everyone has seat belt, but they don't wear.
Okay.
But when we go and tell them to wear a seat belt for safety, wear a helmet for safety, yes, some people listen and wear for at least for what we said, for our words. Okay. But simply is I know my safety, I know how to drive. Yes, I'm an expert. I'm a multitasker. I can speak while driving. There are people, we can see people hearing at their phone driving. So that's our problem. So without that normal thing, we try to make it something special, because we are always, every week we are standing on road and insisting people to follow traffic rules on the hot sun, morning 8 to 10. People will be standing in the OMR, you could see, and maps and DLF road. Okay. So they are nothing just youngsters who are directly or indirectly affected by the road traffic accident. So that's what made them to stand on the hot sun. So they are not paid volunteers. Their volunteers by heart. We cannot pay them. That's not enough. Okay. So then we decided we have to do something to get people attraction. We have to make them understand the dangers involved in disobeying the traffic rules. So we last month we had a campaign. For April summer campaign, everyone will be going for a cookery class, a swimming class, dancing, whatever you could see all those advertisements on the road. But we did something different. We usually take seminars on schools, colleges, and corporate offices regarding the traffic seminar. So regarding traffic issue, why it affects human life, how it is important for us to follow it. So inspired by it, from students have already encouraged. We have to join your campaign.
Okay.
Anna, I am ready to stand on road and tell people to wear helmet. So, students are very enthusiastic. Okay, then we came up with the idea. Okay, why don't we conduct a summer campaign with just children? They are very much interested. They are not interested in that swimming classes, cookery, drawing classes. They are they are ready to do something for the society in this tender age. So why don't we make them special? Okay. So we fixed a signal, unarmed signal. Okay. We fixed the spot. We got all the permission for 1 month. From June to July end.
For all the summer vacation, you have did this?
30 days. 30 days straight, even without leaving Saturdays and Sundays. Oh. So we did come in. So they are children, and once children standing on road, evening 4 o'clock, they are kind of surprised. Why these students are doing? Do they really know what they are doing? People started questioning it. When they interacted with the children, they explained why are we standing here, what are we doing, what you must do. So they are clear on their agenda. Okay. So that's what made the commuters think, okay, we have to be careful, we have to listen to them. Without age war, they are advising. Not kind of advising, they are just asking people to follow rules. It happens always because people will be having their children on the front side of the bike. But you know that problem is our society is we have a bike, a sophisticated bike. Little children will be standing in their scooty, but once we apply brake, children's neck directly will hit on the speedometer. So there are accidents that are happening in our city purely with this case, this kind of accidents. How strong will be the bone of the 4 or 5-year children? So even if they get, if they are going 25 to 30 km per hour, and if the child hits on the bike, immediately the bone will break. That's the case here. We are losing more than 10 children in an hour all over India. This is the statistics of current situation, accidents. And there are children will be falling from the bike. If we apply brake suddenly, people will be sitting on the tank. They will suddenly fall. Yes. We can control. Pillion rider can control, but not the child. He does not know when he is going to apply brake.
So you are going to continue the summer campaign year on year from now?
No, yes, we have plans to that. Okay. So what we do is normally with childrens, they are doing their work without any expectation. But we try to we have to give something to them, not just as money or food or do something. Okay. We have to make this a memorable one, enjoyable one. So we decided to have superheroes with them. Okay. So we 3 of our friends put the costume as Batman, Superman and Spider-Man. Okay. They went on signal. Everyone was surprised. Everyone seeing the people, who are they? Are they clowns or something? What are they doing here? Okay. And that time was when the Infinity movie released. Oh, so all over the ground the talks are on the superheroes, Avengers, that thing. And when they saw Batman, superhero, Spider-Man, or they are doing any movie promotion or something like that. Okay. So you have attracted people as well as made the children happy. Yes, so we to make the children more enthusiastic and then to convey people that we are here to make you safe. Fine. Spider-Man, Batman, Superman will be in India too for road safety. Okay. So they made the people follow the traffic rules. As of course, people listen. In 1 month, I could see. Even you can check your newspaper. There will be no accidents in the Anna Nagar main road. For that month. A month. And not for the road. People living on the area are following traffic rules. That's the kind of feedback we get through mobile phones. Okay. So they talk to us. They say, I saw you people are doing. I saw children's doing. And even OMR, you could see people will be traveling with helmets. You could not see any regular traveler without helmet. They know people will be standing in the signal at this time. I have to face them. So they have some guilty feeling. That saves his whole family, not only his life. That's the kind of thing we do to attract people.
So what are the milestones of Thozhan?
So milestones are what we can see. We will be doing this traffic awareness campaign starting with just 4 or 5 members who started in T Nagar signal. That was our first campaign. We received 100% negative comments from the public.
Okay.
So because they'll be asking, so who are you to say, or even if you say like this, will the society change? Even I may change, but will the society change? It's a waste of time. We repeated those campaigns every week there.
Okay.
So when months passing away, we could see people changing. Even they cannot realize, but we can realize. We can see how many people with helmets, how many people are coming out. Once we see 2-3 people regularly, we could identify them in any part of the city.
Okay.
So once started with 4 members, we are now we are having more than 2,500 volunteers across Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
Who are specifically working for this traffic awareness campaign. Well, that project called Accident Free Nation. That's the goal of this project. We have to make our country an accident free one. There should not be a single accident, because India tops the road accidents in the worldwide, and of course Tamil Nadu stands first. So that's not a thing. Just like that, we have to move on. As a whole, we have to change. So we change now with this thing. We decided to get people attraction. We decided to make people know that there are many individuals who are really obeying traffic and who want others also to obey the traffic rules. And then we decided to run a mass campaign. Within year 2013 to 14, we gathered more than 600 to 700 individual volunteers. Okay. Through people who join us straight from the signal, who just park their bike somewhere in a safe place and join us, and they do campaign. Okay. They interact with people. They are influenced by us on spot. So and then we decided to reach out masses. Interacting with people with only same area will not change anything, because people will be traveling here and there, and say not same person will be coming from to the same area again. So we need to change. So we interact with other friends and their groups, even colleges, schools. We go and take on seminars. First, we educate people. So, what is the need of the hour? Why do we need this? Why do we have to do this? Maybe even if it's not a rule or not a rule, it is not our problem, but it is up to our self-respect, and it is a thing which you give to the society. So, we decided to conduct a mass awareness campaign. In 2014, we conducted first our mass awareness campaign in 100 signals. So, we gathered people from all over Chennai. Each and every signal, main signals are selected, and we got the permission, and we made people stand on that and do the awareness campaign. So if a person starts from Coimbatore from bike, he will be seeing people in the Vadapalani, he will be seeing people from Ashok Villar, he will be seeing people on the JS road, he will be Tambaram crossing Websi, he will be seeing Gudanjari, he will be seeing people up to Chengalpattu, he will be saving people. So what did even if he skip for the first 2 signals, he will be continuously he will be saying us for the rest of the signals. So either one or way he must wear that. So we can assure that on the single day there is no accidents. Okay. At least on this stretch. We could see the change on the next year newspaper. We could see less number of accidents, and during that time there was no accident. So that's the kind of thing inspire us. So we expanded our work. Many people, who joined on the campaign became a regular volunteer for traffic awareness. Okay. They were inspired on this. They want to do something for the society. With the positive response they got from unknown person, motivated them. In 2015, we also conducted the same campaign in 100 signals, but with increased number of volunteers. We had around 3,200 volunteers on road. That is the impact of the previous year campaign. Because people are aware of it. Because when we go to meet students from colleges or schools, they get interacted, because at least 1 or 2 would have seen us somewhere on the road. That influences them. They come to us and say, we college students are taking responsibility of our area. If a college student in Poondamalli, we take care of Poondamalli signal. So we had a team in Poondamalli. We had a team in Ashok Nagar. We had a team in T Nagar. So likewise, we have picked up with college students. They are the one who are really working for the people, and they are looking for platform to expose their talents and work. So we gave a platform for them. In 2016, we decided to do it in a very different way. We had Yama Dharmarajas. 100 Yamas on road.
Okay.
The Yama Dharmaraja is a god of death. We all know that. But here the Yama Dharmarajas are to save life. They come to road to save life. So what we did is we put up Yama Dharma costume people on 100 signals. Each and every signal had a Yama Dharmaraja. And they will be going with, going to people, interact with them and put a rope for their head and ask them why you do not wear helmet. Because you are having, you are going to live 80 plus years on this world. But if you go like this, you will be dead anytime. He will explain them what would happen if you go like this. 2016 year campaign was recognized by Indian Book of Records.
Oh.
So they gave us, about us largest traffic awareness campaign ever held in India.
Okay.
So that's the biggest achievement, first biggest achievement we got. We even had a deal with CN and IBM. We are doing this campaign, same campaign for 3 years. So we have to upgrade ourselves. We have to do something different. So what we decided is, okay, we go and tell people to follow traffic rules. We are not going to insist them. What if they don't listen? What if someone gets involved in an accident? And we could have seen many accidents on road lying in pool of blood. But as a citizen, what are we going to do? So then we decided to give them on first aid awareness. So we started to train our leads. So every signal will be having a lead who will be taking care of the new volunteers. So the leads are trained with professional first aid trainers. We train each and every leads. And then we decided to teach each and every volunteer the first aid what they have learned. So while running for this training, we got a circular from government saying that our government has passed a GO, government order on Good Samaritan law.
Okay.
It was proposed on March 30, 2016. It is a narration which helps citizens who are willing to help the victim, who is involved in accident, road accidents. So it is a guideline. So we decided, okay, why don't we educate people with the laws? We are just going to saying the normal traffic rules which everyone knows. But this is a kind of thing which no one knows. It comes under Indian Motor Vehicle Act. So no one knows about this act. But as a common citizen, it is his or her right to help the accident victim. So okay, we just make this year campaign a new one. So we decided to do it in 71 parks, public parks. So 2017 was 71st Independence Day.
Okay.
So every year August we do this 100 campaign to celebrate Independence Day. We don't just hoist a flag, eat chocolates or enjoy the day, holiday. We just make the day a memorable one and a useful one. We pay tribute to our freedom fighters in a way they did at that time. So we get on field and we work for the society. So we don't work for any individual benefits. So each and every NGO, each and every group who are willing to work for the country, they come to us and say, we all unite together, like what freedom fighters united for them. So we all unite to them. People, because you'll be asking, people are working on various causes on various areas or fields. But in this August campaign, which we conduct every year, across Tamil Nadu, all the NGOs will be on the same track. We all will be working for the same cause. So we show unity is powerful. So that's the message that we convey through the campaigns. That if we unite for a good cause, we can get a result. So in August 2017, we did this awareness campaign in parks, where we go to parks, gather people around them and tell them, ask them, what will you do if someone faint and fall down on the road? Or what if you cut your finger on your home? What in the remedies you do? Because golden hour is the one which is going to determine whether the person will be alive or not. So if an ambulance takes 10 minutes to come, and if a person is lying in a pool of blood, he will be losing so much of blood. So if he lost more than 3 liters of blood, it is very, very difficult to revive the patient. So that is the golden hour. In what we can do is, we can just go and stop the bleeding. That can save a life. It's a very normal. You don't need to be a doctor or you don't need to be a paramedic assistant. Just a normal citizen can just go and treat them. So what we did is, we educated each and every people who attended the campaign. We gathered in a park. Even the public will be coming and hearing us, and we will be having set of volunteers with us. We will guide them. We will teach them how to treat each and every wound, or how to help the victim. What and all we should do. So even people will be hesitant to help us, because even if I am a doctor and if I go and treat a patient or a victim lying on road, immediately police will file like a. That is the first thought I will get. What if police ask me to appear as an eyewitness for the accident? What if I have to pay the bill? Probably even if I have a car, I am taking the patient with him and go to the nearest hospital and trying to get him a first aid. What if the hospital asked me to pay? So these are the things which are common doubts prevailing among our citizens. But in this Good Samaritan law, they have given us a direction that you don't need to pay for first aid. Even if it's private hospital or government hospital, they must give free first aid to the accident victim. They should not ask for ID of the person who is helping the patient. Police should not intervene with the person or ask him to come to inquiry or ask his identity. No one can file a case on the person who helped a victim. Even his relatives or bystanders who are standing. No one can file a case on him. These are the main directions which the government has given as a right to a citizen. So we have so much of right. We have the power to save people. So 2017 we did the campaign, and it was of course a huge success. So another thing, Mr. Arun, who is a good friend of mine, is working in an IT company. He and his wife are coming from Solina Road, where he saw an accident. There are two youngsters, one who is dead on spot, and the other one is struggling for his life, bleeding on his head. So immediately he got down, he gave the mobile phone to the bystander and asked him to record the video. He immediately get himself to the scene and he tried to stop the bleeding from the person. And immediately he called someone from the crowd and asked them to call the ambulance, and another person to call the police. And his wife was coming and clearing out the traffic on the road. Because we know people, he is laying on the road and the people are surrounding him and taking selfies or taking videos, but no one is helping him. So that's the kind of people we have. Even if we are lying on the same road, people will be doing the same thing. So he immediately reacted. So this is the outcome we saw. Because he got trained last year, he did the campaign, he was confident that he could save his life. Once the ambulance arrived, he helped him to transfer to a hospital, and he was fine. So that's the biggest outcome we saw. This year we are also doing the same campaign in 72 parks. So this is 72nd Independence Day this year. So the 72 parks we are going to treat this thing. And another thing we have to say is 108 emergency service encouraged us. So they themselves came to us and say, okay, you are doing a good job and we would like to aid you in some other way. So what they did is they gave training, advanced level training to our leads, free of cost. So they taught us from top to bottom. They conducted one day workshop for us, and they equipped our leads very effectively. So year by year we are equipping ourselves to the next level. And I think what's the outcome of these field works? So we have formatted a model signal. We collected data from our locality. We collected data from foreign countries, from our friends. We saw how the law works there, how our law works here. We have a perfect law like what they are having there, but it's not implemented. So how a skill can be, how a perfect road can be. So these are things we did R&D. And we released a model signal animation with proper documents on 2016. Then we were working still on the road, and with Chennai City Traffic Police, we got hold together and we proposed, we gave the proposal to them and said this is the criteria we are working on. It will make our city traffic free, it will make congestion free, it will be a perfect road for us. So now the thing is, we started that work. Practically, we are laying road on Tharamani. So that's a model road and signal you will be seeing within 1 or 2 years. So that is the outcome of all the sweat people have shed for us. So that will be the so with their full effort, we have come to this level. So we are making changes on field level and also on the policy level and also at people's level. We are inspiring people.
So from 4 people on the signal with a lot of negative remarks, you have come a long way with all success and crossing over the hurdles. It's a great venture, and we wish you success in future things.